objects we touch. Exposure is impossible to avoid. Heavy metals build up within the body over a period of time, causing poor health. However, with Kelorex, they can be mobilized and excreted in a safe and effective manner. Kelorex was developed based on Dr. Alan Greenberg's clinical experience with heavy metal poisoning during his 25 years of medical practice. Kelorex does not contain EDTA and is made from all natural ingredients, enhancing the body's natural mechanisms for excreting heavy metals and preventing their reabsorption. Kelorex contains antioxidants to protect the liver, kidneys, central nervous system, and immune functions, and effectively mobilizes mercury and 15 other heavy metals, including aluminum, arsenic, lead, and more. Find out what Kelorex can do for you by calling 1-800-675-4568 or visit us online at CHELOREX.com. That's Kelorex.com today.
A day unlike any other in the long course of American history, a terrorist act of war against this country.
The enemy struck America on September 11th. But who is the enemy?
Bin Laden. This is his M.O.
We have to look to the Middle East. We have to look to Osama bin Laden.
Fabled Enemies is the first 9/11 film to take a close look at the terrorist ties to intelligence networks inside the United States.
Some U.S. investigators believe that there are Israelis again very much engaged in spying in and on the U.S.
I'm aware that some Israeli citizens have been detained.
Bin Laden's connections to the CIA, the hijackers' ties to the FBI, the Saudi Arabian connection, the Israeli intelligence network, warnings and war games, the shadow government, and much, much more. Fabled Enemies. Get the DVD at Infowars.com or see it in super high quality, along with hundreds of other titles at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Either you are with us or you are with the terrorists.
Break the law and you're caught on film.
Practically impossible for police to spot plates that have been treated with the reflective spray.
The reflection blinded our camera.
We are under the microscope. Red light cameras and speed cameras are in place to make money, not for your safety. But you don't have to be defenseless against these unconstitutional devices. Have a fighting chance with SprayYourPlate.com's photo blocker. When properly applied, this revolutionary product has proven itself to be the most effective device available against traffic cameras. Invisible to the naked eye, your license plate, when flashed, will be overexposed and unreadable to the cameras. Save your money. Go to SprayYourPlate.com. That's SprayYourPlate.com. And check out the newscast showing the photo blocker in action, proving that the Spray Your Plate's photo blocker works against traffic cameras. Go to SprayYourPlate.com or call 1-800-276-9601. That's 1-800-276-9601. Don't give your money to the state. Spray your plate. And when the cameras flash, you'll save some cash.
I hear the train coming.
Jeffrey M. Smith is our guest, one of the preeminent experts on GMOs, and not just GMO foods, but the policies around the world and the fight against them. Overwhelmingly, in every poll, it's 85, 95, 99, some polls against these. People know they're bad, especially the cross-species, genetically modified organisms where they put cockroach genes in tomatoes, or for some reason they use cockroaches. One of their favorites is such old genetics, or in salmon. I mean, pig genes, human genes in pigs, approving cloned milk, approving cloned animals, milk from cloned animals. The list just goes on and on. We're going to go back to him in a moment. I hope that you will go to Infowars.com and click on the secure online video and bookstore shopping cart and get Seeds of Deception by Jeffrey Smith, exposing industry and government lies about the safety of genetically engineered foods you're eating. Seeds of Deception, exposing expose by Jeffrey M. Smith, documents significant health dangers of genetically modified GM foods and the intense industry influence of political corruption. These are well done, like textbooks, but beautiful colored pages. I mean, just lavish, very easy to understand, but all the scientific data. They have we have a Deadly Gamble combo that has the 2 books and the 2 films with the audio CD. In fact, for $19.95, we have the GMO Trilogy DVD CD set. That's probably the best deal, and most people don't read; they watch things. 3-disc set that explains why GMOs, genetically modified organisms, threaten your health, the environment, and future generations. Give this Christmas instead of a GMO fruitcake or GMO cotton shirt that it's got all sorts of poisons leaching into you. I mean, seriously, folks, go to Infowars.com and support the alternative media, but more importantly, educate yourself, your friends and family, learn how to identify these provenly very dangerous creations that we're eating and consuming and wearing at Infowars.com. Genetic Roulette, the GMO Trilogy, and the Deadly Gamble Combo with all of them in it. And then, of course, Seeds of Deception. This is a short segment, but let's continue, sir, with where you left off about tipping points. We're having victory after victory worldwide when we're actually able to reach out and educate the public. This is very encouraging.
Absolutely. With genetically modified foods, the tipping point of consumer rejection in Europe happened in April of 1999 because there's high-profile media coverage on the food safety aspects of GMOs. As a result, within a single week, virtually every major food company committed to stop using GM ingredients for their European brands. So the tipping point caused a swift rejection of GMOs there. Now, what's needed here in order to create the tipping point are two fundamental pieces. The first is knowledge of the health dangers of GMOs, and the second is information on how to avoid them. So we have a new non-GMO shopping guide, and I'll be happy to link that over to InfoWars. I'll deal with that after the show.
No, plug your site. Plug your site. People should buy it right now. Plug it.
Okay, they can. It's actually free to look at, and you can also buy it at cost in bundles of 50, so you can give it out to your friends.
Good. So it's free online where you can print it off, but I recommend buying it in bundles. It saves the work and the time. Yes.
Yes. So responsibletechnology.org. Responsibletechnology.org. You can go to our shopping guide, the non-GMO shopping guide. You can look at it online. You can print it out. But we also we can ship it. We recommend getting these brochures that also talk about the GMO health risks. When you give them out together, the health risks brochures tells people why to avoid GMOs, and the non-GMO shopping guide tells people how.
Very simple. Very simple. Only 14 pages long. Very well done. Everybody should get these. Go ahead.
And what it does is we're asking doctors to give it out as patient education materials. We're asking religions to give it out to their congregations. Parent-teacher organizations to give it out to children so that all the parents know what to buy. And also it's being made available for free through natural food stores as well.
And there's a new film, out available, The World According to Monsanto. We're going to be back in 1 minute, or 70 seconds to be precise, with Jeffrey M. Smith. And let's talk about this, Your Milk on Drugs, Just Say No, with our guest when we get back in 1 minute. The fourth and final hour, straight ahead. Strap yourselves in.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Be sure to visit GCNlive.com today.
Now, from the makers of Loose Change, the most downloaded film in internet history, comes the long-awaited release of Loose Change Final Cut, an entirely new 2-hour film that completely destroys the official fable forever. Loose Change Final Cut hopes to be a catalyst for a new independent investigation in which family members receive answers to their questions and the true perpetrators of this horrendous crime are brought to justice. Loose Change Final Cut is the ultimate 9/11 expose. From hijackers being trained at U.S. military bases to bombs in the buildings, Loose Change Final Cut is the one 9/11 film everyone must see. Secure your copy of Loose Change Final Cut today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com. While you're visiting the online video store, be sure to check out the huge discounts on films like Endgame, Blueprint for Global Enslavement, America, Freedom to Fascism, and hundreds of other titles. We're in a no-holds-barred information war. Truth is our weapon, and PrisonPlanet.com has the tools you need to take the fight back to Big Brother.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.